Season's greetings and welcome to our holiday special.
Hi all and welcome to Nightmaring with Crazy Moo. Merry Christmas! And tonight we'll be looking at something truly horrifying. Now, A Haunting doesn't really have Christmas specials, but this episode contains a lot of family fighting and Dad walking out, so it's as close to Christmas as we're gonna get. So there'll be no flashing lights or Christmas tree. You'll have to settle for the story of Billy and his horrible childhood in the hands of a demonic spirit. Well, that and he didn't get any Pokemon cards this Christmas. All I wanted was some Pokemon cards! Unlike last time, the actors of this episode have actually done something with their careers. The cast is led by Terry Gould, who has been in various TV movies, Anthony D. Carl, who acted in various TV shows such as Star Trek and The Twilight Zone, and Terry Ginnigan, who acted in various supernatural series and B-movies.
In this world, there is real evil.
People who don't like pickles.
In the darkest shadows and in the most ordinary places.
An out-of-town convenience store.
These are the true stories of the innocent and the unimaginable.
So this episode starts off like many episodes in A Haunting with the family moving into a new house. Albeit a very shitty house this time. And then supernatural things start to happen. Just like when Mom does the beds.
My mother would make the beds in the morning after everyone was off.
Fucking unmade bed jump scare.
I think I'm going a little nuts.
What's going on over there?
Patricia's mother, Helen, lives just a few minutes away.
Doors don't just slam shut by themselves.
Doors don't slam by themselves? Tell that to Morgan.
Leave us alone! No!
You slamming doors in my house, compadre?
Oh, anyway,
Oh my god, the ghost is wasting water. These fucking demons, they come into your house, they run up your water bills, and they don't even leave you a cent. They're gonna have to retile the whole floor after that water damage. Oh yeah, A Haunting does these little video packages where it shows you the events of the episode that have happened 5 minutes ago, like you're a fucking idiot.
My father was a very tough man. He was a no-nonsense type of man.
My father was a tough man. I only saw him cry once, and that was during the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. The first one. Not the sequel. He does have some dignity. So the kids and the mom start noticing supernatural things happening around the house, and they try to tell their dad, but like the dad from the Amityville Horror, he's just decided to turn into an asshole. So Billy hears noises of someone walking on his ceiling, you know, like Spider-Man. Oh, what a feeling to be dancing on the ceiling. Billy's dad develops a drinking problem, but honestly, if you're living with these sons of bitches, I can see. Yes, because the middle of the night is the perfect time to go and check your attic. Is that a Christmas tree? I'll take it. That tree is now a Christmas tree. Billy and the rest of the family hear strange tapping noises at night. I mean, they're not really unexplained if they come from the parents' bedroom. The mum begs the dad to take the family out of the house, but he says he's invested too much money into this place and can't leave. Like every other horror movie ever made. What is it with white people and staying in their house when it's haunted? So Billy's dad gets very sort of violent with his wife, and this is really uncomfortable. I guess we can add marriage to the list of dead things inhabiting this house. So Billy's sister has a boyfriend and she decides to marry him at 16. But, you know, based off her parents' marriage, I can see why she made this decision.
Not for 1 second did I think there was an intruder in the house or anything like that. I know it was something else. It wasn't a real person that touched me. That scared me very much. So much that I just didn't even want to be in that room anymore.
A demon's probably a good reason to leave a house. I mean, what more reason do you need? So, Billy is lying in bed, and then the full power of Grayskull takes over him. God, I want lettuce. Just a whole bunch of iceberg lettuces. And then suddenly there is a ghost at the end of Billy's bed. Lady, hanging around a child's bedroom is not a good look. What is it with ghosts and being fucking perverts in this series? Get out of here, bitch! Ah, the drop the blanket and disappear maneuver. Very well done. Things get so bad in the house that Billy's dad decides to go out for cigarettes and never comes back, leaving just the three of them in the house. And you thought that Billy's dad was creepy. Wait until you see what this ghost does. So needless to say, the mum is scared shitless by this and decides to bring the whole family into one room together to sleep for protection. Sounds like an American family to me. But just because there's a ghost in the house doesn't mean that mum's not horny, and she soon finds a man to satisfy her needs. May have overdone it a little bit on the smoke this time. So Richard sees the ghost in the window and gets freaked out. Oh, honey, I never saw you in this light. I think I'm gonna have to break it off. There's another thing to point out here. Before Billy's dad left, the mum was adamant about leaving the house. Now that Billy's dad has left, she wants to stay no matter what. Her boyfriend Richard brings this up and says that he should move them all out of the house or they should move in with him, and she adamantly will not leave. It truly is amazing how this episode takes place over a period of about 10 years, and yet no one is aging in it. And now we get to the hot part of the episode. So the ghost shaves its pubes in the bed. If you're gonna manscape, or if you're gonna trim the hedges down there, ghost, don't do it in the bed. So they decide that something's gotta be done about this ghost finally, and they get a priest over to exorcise the demon. Yeah, that's very smart, lady. Just let a priest into your house where you have children. Geez, father, can you put a little effort into this? So yeah, the father does an exorcism at minimal effort here, and then tells them that if the demon is still around, to just say a prayer and it will go away. What is it so far in this series of people who are professional exorcists doing the bare minimum to help these people? So not 5 minutes after the padre has left, the demon comes back and starts wrecking all the shit. Yeah, all hell breaks loose. Look, the doors are opening and closing by themselves again. Finally, Billy has had enough, and he decides to confront the demon head on. Billy, in a rage, saying the prayers and throwing the holy water, exorcises the demon. Once again, the younger generation has to fix problems created by the older generation. Even though they're sure that the ghost or demon is gone, they still get the fuck out of that house. So I guess, in a way, the old bitch won? Yay, old bitch! But years later, Billy is at a radio station and telling people that he is still haunted by the memories. I didn't get those Pokemon cards for Christmas, and that still haunts me. It was almost as bad as that ghost. A local detective who is also an amateur historian rings up Billy and tells him he may know the identity of the ghosts/demons. Anyway, Billy finds out that one of them is like a soldier and the other one, I don't know, some woman who died on the property. There you go. Big reveal. It's exactly what you thought it would be. What are my thoughts on this episode? Once again, the atmosphere is amazing. The special effects and the music all coming together to create a tight, tense unit. The acting is pretty comical in this one. Yeah, the child actors aren't that good. And the parents just kind of have to act around them. There are some very good, intense scenes with the parents that show a lot of character and a lot of good acting, but It's just immediately outweighed by the children. So what's in store for us next week? Ed and Lorraine Warren battling demons while family is helplessly in the middle? An iceberg lettuce sinking the Titanic to get revenge for all the iceberg lettuces that were murdered on it? Tune in next time.